Hello, my beautiful souls. This is a personal read, and anybody that's interested in a read, all the information is below. I'm going to get right into our email. First of all, the email I received for you. And I can tell you, sweetheart, that this truly resonates with me, where it's like you almost have to make that decision because do you make this decision of convenience, which would probably more than likely be your ego, because our ego is what kind of explains things and makes things of a convenient. And what I had to do for myself was more or less follow my heart because I did have that soulmate come forward and he wanted to marry me. And I met his family, of course. You know, he introduced me to his family, and there was something between us. But at the same time, you know, the man I know is my twin soul came back into my life. And when he came back, I was full of confusion because, you know, it's like, do you follow your heart when you know that you know? And because I do the readings, and it's hard for me to read for myself, but when I do read for myself and try and, like, you know, not read what I want to read, I felt deep inside that there would be this separation, and I felt that he would return, he would return, but it got to the point where I gave up. And for those of you that know my story, you know that I do connect with his mother who's on the other side. So I have had her kind of guiding me and helping me on this journey, but at the same time, it's like, okay, you know, I broke. This is it. You know, there's a man here. He's offering me what I want, and that is because we don't want to be alone. I mean, you know, we were made to have this partnership. We were made to not, God did not make us to be alone, you know. And so here's somebody that's offering me what I so desperately want in my life. But then I have this mother that's wanting me to love and nurture her son and to be with her son and just kind of telling me what's going on the other side and going on with him. So it was more confusing even for me because I can read cards for all of you out there, but when it comes to me, it's like it's so doubtful. And you know, I was open and honest with both of them and said, you know what, there's this and there's that. And, you know, so with the soulmate, it just kind of cut itself off. And now it's like I feel like there was a shift with the twin soul, and I still feel that there may be some more separation needed because I've been having dreams that have been bringing things to the surface, and I think maybe there's things that I still need to deal with, and there's things that he may need to deal with. But because I do work with energy and do energy healing, this is what is my concern right now is just doing that energy healing. So when I start doing healing on myself, I'm also focusing on him so that the healing can take place for both of us. And I know it's not going to be smooth, but it's just something that it has to be done because your heart knows what it wants. And with you and the situation that's going on, it's like your heart really knows what it wants. And if you can start working with energy and start healing yourself and healing your doubts and any fears or any insecurities that you may have inside of you, you may be able to, you know, send it out to your twin soul as well and begin to heal him and open his eyes and give him that courage, or, you know, release his fears or whatever it is that he needs. Because by your email, just him keeping that contact with you and keeping that contact with you, he definitely has feelings for you. And he's definitely at a place in his life right now where I hear like this is an awakening that it's about to happen. And I've been saying that for a while. Like, I feel like there's a mass tidal wave of awakening that's going to happen on the masculine side. And what you said in the email about him, you know, really questioning a lot of things. I mean, that's what we all did at the beginning of this journey. We just started questioning who we are, where we're going, what we're doing, and what's our purpose. And we just, some of us were smart enough to kind of, like, you know, analyze things and read and write and get all into the internet and stuff. And it just happened. We started seeing things different. And so right now, where you would say that he would be, he's coming out of that 3D and he's going into the 5D because he's questioning a lot of stuff. So this is a really great place for him to be. But again, you have the decision. Do you want to wait, or do you want to, go with the one that's convenient? Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you. That has nothing to do with the cards that are in front. Now, I'm going to read the cards. When we're dealing, I do see, that there is this commitment that is coming forward, that there's somebody, probably this gentleman that has so much to offer, and he wants to make that commitment to you, and he wants to offer you the love. He wants to offer you that life. You are in a place right now where you're going to have to make that decision. And it's pretty much like, I feel like you're still holding on. You're still holding on to that faith and that hope of your twin. And because that person is in your heart, that person is in your soul, I do feel that this other gentleman, things are going to end with this person. And when they do end, then things are going to move more on your favor. It's more so for you to kind of bring some type of justice or balance into your life, okay? I feel that, you can go with the flow of things and just enjoy the time that you have with this other person. Meanwhile, twin is getting his life in order, doing whatever it is that he has to do. Like I said, send him that love and that healing. But I do see that I do see that you guys are coming together, and this is going to be like in the future, and it's going to be something again that's temporary. I don't feel that he's at a place right now where he wants to, or he has this fear that he knows that he has to make this decision, but he's in a comfortable zone right now because he's still in this marriage. It's not like he's committed to it. He's questioning a lot of things, but I do see that there is some fear for him if he were to leave it. So it's kind of a comfortable thing, and he kind of has this fear of leaving it. But I do see you guys do come together, and it will be something that's only temporary because, of course, he does have this divorce that he has to take care of. I do see him doing the divorce. I do see him separating from this person, okay? But it's in the future. Right now, I do see that you will be involved with another person for some time, but it's going to help put a cycle to end. Something that is, and I'm not going to say like a karmic partner, but it's something that this person that you're current with is going to open your eyes to. And it's something inside of you, or something inside of you that is about to shift and change. And this person is going to help you do that. So, and I keep hearing that you're worthy to be loved. You're worthy to be loved, okay? So I keep hearing you're worthy to be loved. So maybe right now, just, go with the flow of things. Enjoy what you have while it's there. I would continue the communication with your twin soul, because I do see you guys do come together, and it's just going to be like something that's brief, but he's holding on to this marriage, I feel, and I feel it has something to do with like finances, like do they have children? Is there children involved? And could that be why I feel it has to be like something with finances? Because of course, when we do divorce, there's the issue of alimony and child support. So I'm almost wondering if maybe he sticks around because of that, or because of threats about that. I do see that the divorce has come up. He has mentioned it to her. So it is definitely in the home, but he hasn't made that decision to go through with it. Right now, they're just idle threats. But I do see you guys being guided back together. So as far as you walking away from one to proceed the other, twin soul is going to take some time, and you will have a decision to make. But if you can just go with the flow of things, and have no commitment or no attachment, and know that the current person, you can make him your forever or not. because I do feel that because you're holding on so much to the twin flame, that even your heart belongs with the twin flame. So even when you're with this person, your heart is not in it. So I don't see you, I see you just maybe going with the flow, but your heart's just not there. And that's where it's like, it's almost like your ego saying, hey, this guy, it's the better bet because, he has all this to offer. And it's like, a lot of people want to go through a drive-through instead of sit in a restaurant because they want things fast. And right here in this journey, it's like you're not going to get things fast. So you're going to have to go to that restaurant and sit and wait for your waiter. And if you want things fast, then that's where you're going to choose the person that already is there where you want to be. But your heart's not there. So your heart is still with the other person. So you will have that decision to make when the time comes. So, my dear, I hope this has helped you to understand some things. But divorce definitely has been spoken in his house. So the wife is very much aware that he's not happy in the marriage. So that may be where she's kind of throwing some threats out about money. Because I do see that that may be some type of an issue, whether he can stand alone, pay, maintain 2 homes. So that might be something you might just want to talk about him, bring up the divorce and tell him what is his plans for the future and just see where he goes. Maybe you guys can come together and discuss it and see how you guys can help each other if it is that you guys want to be together, Okay, so that's about it. And I hope it's answered your question and given you some peace. I know it's a crazy wild ride out there, but, we got to be patient. And it's all about having patience. Okay, so anybody out there interested, all the information is below. And remember to always live your day with love, laughter, and harmony. Namaste.